raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto en la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce PR.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. Gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District Jewelers.
Welcome, folks. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And, of course, James Harden. It's a big day for him playing with his new Pacer teammates for the first time.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And it's Thompson with the jam. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Harden. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Nembhard with it, picked up by Thompson. Inside. Indiana again. Turning it over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Crosses over. Gay with the block. And the ball travels up to bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard, their apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Here's Nembhard. The Pacers making the shot. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Sharp. And then down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Turner. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And it's Gay with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Nembhard. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Walker, Ben Simmons.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Indiana. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Trailblazers trailed by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Avdia can't hit. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And Simmons drops them both. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. A beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Avdia. Tries the spin move. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. Now Rivers. Here's Azubuike. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Black. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Stolen by Avdia. What a performance for Ausar Thompson. He has been the story for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And has that terrific back.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Harden can't hit. Portland trailing here. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Harden with it. Still scoreless. Takes a three. Avdia with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Henderson. Pass to Rivers. Henderson looking it over. Henderson with another miss. Harden outside. Trying to get open is Thompson. Harden's shot is off. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to...
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Avdia with the rebound. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Rivers.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
That was your Pacers clearly.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. The Pacers making a change here.
In for the Pacers, number 44.
Here's Nembhard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 33.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Harden outside. On the wing, Turner. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned.
Oh! And slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man!
Oh!
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
It's his first trip to the line. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Uses the glass to finish the lane. And that's now 10 points for James Harden.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sharp. No good from outside. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And finished off by Shepherd.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers out in front. They're up by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Here's Nembhard. Down low. Here's Bamba. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, he's a very effective scorer from there. Bamba's excellent at using his size to his advantage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the games at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. The quick crossover, what a move. Nembhard's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out to the right wing. Harden outside. Over Thybulle. Harden, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Nembhard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Turner for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams with the block. Walker at the elbow. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Pacers. Thompson. Ben Simmons.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. Spins. Rebound by Williams.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Stolen by Bamba. Outside, Avdia. It's stolen by Shepherd. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Here's Thompson. Avdia with the rebound. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Shepherd. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And Sharp drops them both. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Shepherd. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Avdia. Stolen by Thompson. The bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Substitution. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Connects from three-point range.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And here's Thompson. He's got 13.
Solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Thompson, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Here's Avdia. Blows the dunk.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Driving the lane. Bucket is good. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that one falls for Henderson.
The line for the Trailblazers, Henderson. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And now Portland on the break. Pull-up jumper. Out to Henderson. Pass to Avdia. Back to Henderson. 3 on the clock. And he gets it just before the shot clock expires.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Trailblazers foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, Portland trailing by 2. Here's Thompson. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Harden. Oh, he misses the dunk. Portland trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Hangs in mid-air and converts on the double clutch layup. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Off target with his three.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Avdia can't hit. And here are the Pacers now. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Nembhard with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Pacers making a switch here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Bamba trying to break free, and they'll get another chance. Here's Sharp. Second chance shot.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Now, here is Harden. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Portland grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Pass to Thompson.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now Simmons.
To be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Nembhard with it. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And so Indiana again turning it over.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Oh, no good.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And that's going to do it for regular. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And so Harden will bring it up for Indiana. Thompson outside. Outside Turner. Lobbed up there for Thompson. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's good. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And Isaac, really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Turner, the bounce pass. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Picked him clean. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Sharp's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Thompson outside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but through the foul, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram. Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Pass to Nembhard. Tries to the hoop. Back to Sharp. Another shot. Nembhard with it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Here's Simmons. Into the lane. And stolen by Thibault. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Thibault. Now, Nembhard. So, the Trailblazers win it. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
find someone who matches my behavior. Can you really handle all this favor? Wanna get this up, and I dare you not to fall in love right there, yeah.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get a swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent, but the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig getting. No, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it poured for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I they will not mean out what I want. Pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I proven wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it. Watch your skirt the way. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm breaking is, yeah, baby girl. Inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh,
yeah, baby go. Stuck it inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah, it's cool. I used to fight the bullies. Now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just come. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find, baby, push your luck. We been on the ground, we been getting up. But we ain't got that time for you. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena. Let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie. Come with me, know that I'm choosy. I need you to back it up. That ain't fast enough. You know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it. You know that about it. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's. Okay, here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down on Collins. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you diss me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. At that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me. Waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, you think done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
They say the sun and I shine for all, but I in some people world get never shine at all.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh, no. Freedom is the road. Oh, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and then behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Wine it. And when I ring down my phone, dirty boy can't left me alone. Chat to me back, bad man, y'all try it. BB can't see me when someone never act right, them my distraction. Sim, me get a ride, and me be my bump wide, them bad man's vibe on the rhythm, man.
Life shine what? Stay cool, keep my hand on the phone, on the way, on the share, replay, no, fuck up the place, girl, don't know, break up the place.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and then behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Wine it. And when I ring down the phone, dirty boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man, y'all try it and things get rough.
For the girl who on a Friday, for the girl take the pan a Tuesday, for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the what?
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi feel why them a pre me like TV. I find out who a rude boy having money. I feel fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. All the guys are the way and the reason. One out of the dog and the demon. Night vision mode. Still cool, keep my hand on the phone on the way up on the way up on the share replay. No walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place. Share replay. No walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place.
Like a bad girl whine. If you want chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and then behind it. Down the beat and rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man, girl try and close their door. I know slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. I know slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. Make a bad girl whine. If you want chop me, I decline.